Welcome back, everybody, to Final Fantasy XIII. We currently are in the zoo, I guess, area. Which way do I need to go? I need to go that way. Alright. Just trying to remember what we did last. It's been quite a bit since I've played. I know there hasn't been a lot of it. I've just been I've been preoccupied with Dark Souls, so it's just kind of taken up a lot more time than I thought it would, playing through Dark Souls. Not that I expected it to be quick, but I don't know, my attention was taken by it quite a bit.
You know what to do.
Now we mess up these guys. Yeah, just playing through Dark Souls, I kind of want to get it done before Dark Souls 3 comes out, and that's kind of why I'm pushing it so hard. Because, I mean, we are at Orlando currently. I think that's the newest episode that went out today. So, that pretty much means we are getting close to the halfway point. Because we're about to fight Ornstein and Smog. And then after that, we'll get the vessel, which means all we need to do is fight the 4 lords. So that should be pretty easy. That shouldn't be too hard to accomplish. And there's an item over here. This game, I know we're not even close to finishing. I think at this point, maybe we've hit the 2nd disc, but I'm not sure. I know we don't hit the 3rd disc until we get to, like, the big open area where it's more free-roamy than anything. So yeah, right now we're about 2nd disc, if not already on it. So don't quote me on that, I wouldn't really know. It's been quite a while since I've played it using the disc. This one's just on the PC. Which I have noticed that people have been complaining about the one on PC. But, apart from the few problems that we had at the beginning of the recording stuff, it's been fairly decent. I haven't really noticed any problems. I do notice that, like, if there's a lot going on in a battle, it'll slow down. But other than that, it's fine, really. Some things are more frame ratey than others. Cutscenes tend to have more frame rate, but I believe that's just because they're pre-rendered and pre-recorded, so they're not like in-game.
So far, so good. Let's pick up the pace.
Yes, let us pick up the pace. God, I cannot wait to get out of this area.
Could I use one of those?
A bit too heavy for you.
Okay.
Day 12, the seaside city of Bodom.
You became a lessee, so now you're gonna marry this idiot? And you think I'm gonna buy that? Full points for originality. But don't forget, if you really are a lessee, it's my job to deal with you. Sis. This is ridiculous. Worst birthday ever.
Wait, Sarah! Why won't you believe her?
Are you kidding me? She gets made a lessee and you pop the question?
Lightning, stop it!
No, you stop it! Get out of my house.
You're shutting her out! She's your sister! Fine. I'll do it. I'll protect her.
spectacle.
We interrupt this program to bring you an urgent Sanctum bulletin. Late last night, officials confirmed the presence of a pulse fal'C inside the city of Bodum. Acting with fal'C Eden's approval, authorities declared a state of emergency. The entire district will be quarantined in response to this crisis. This is a Sanctum bulletin. Late last night, officials confirmed the presence of a pulse fal'C inside the city of Bodum.
Sarah, I should have listened to you.
Yeah, I feel like you should have. I don't know. These family problems that they seem to be having are... I feel like they could have been avoided. I understand that she doesn't like snow, but, like, I don't know. I feel like there could have been a better way for her to handle her dislike of him. It just seems very... How do I put this?
Just hang on!
Alright, yeah, might as well heal yourself, and I'll just finish stacking in my attacks high enough.
Target's a target.
But for her dislike of snow, it seems... I don't know if she just doesn't like him because he's kind of the, kind of like the rebellious guy. That, for all I know, that could just be it. Like, that could just be the only reason she doesn't like him. But she seems overly harsh and overly critical of him at times. So I don't really see anything wrong with him, per se. I don't know anything about him prior to this game.
Good call.
So I really don't know how he is ordinarily. The only thing we know of him is he's the leader of a rebellion group, I guess. I don't know if he was part of a gang that turned into the rebellion group. For all we know, it could have just been a gang that he was a part of. In which case, I kind of see her problem. You know, I don't want you involved with a gang member.
Target's a target.
But yeah, she just... she came off a little bit too hasty with the judgment. Which I feel like this whole situation could have been avoided then.
I think I'm getting the hang of fighting thanks to you.
But if she didn't, then we wouldn't have this game, so... I guess there are ups and downs to everything here. Hope, don't you die on me. This thing does have that OP fire spell, I believe. As long as it doesn't hit me, I think we'll be fine. Alright, we get it. You do not like us. Feeling is mutual. There we go.
Easy.
Alright, which were you guarding? An edged carbine. How good is that? Probably not as good as mine right now, but... okay. So 120 and 97 compared to our 160. Okay. What is it, what is its base? Alright. There's a sword. Cool. This one's base is 55. This one is 820. This one is based more on magic, which I really wouldn't use, actually, so we'll stick with this anyways. Yeah, comparative to everything else, it seems to be pretty meh. I think I went over last time that I like customizing her loadout a bit, just so she can be the sort of OP character, I guess. I think I explained the reason for that as well. how I just kind of, I like being OP. That's just kind of my thing. I understand most people like to have a challenge whenever they play through games and stuff. They like to have the challenge. I like the feeling of like being really, really powerful and just going like, you know, oh, this is gonna be no problem for me. I like that feeling because it's like, you know, I worked hard to get there by like grinding and all that. I don't mind grinding, actually. I've never had a problem with it. I always like grinding because it's kind of like you can just go grinding and take your mind off stuff and just do that for an hour. That's why I like RPGs that let you grind. Because you can just do that and you'll sort of, as you keep on grinding, you're like, wow, I've actually come a long way in this hour. It's been a productive hour. And so it usually makes it feel a little bit more rewarding when you just kind of, when you're beating up an enemy and it's like, okay, this guy's no problem. I've trained for this. That's pretty much my mindset, is like, I've trained for this. I can't really see myself losing this fight, so there's no risk. And that's just kind of how I play sometimes. It's where, if I can help it, I'd rather get the assured victory rather than, oh man, I don't know if I can win. Let's just hope and pray that my next attack does enough damage. And you are going to go healer now. Yeah, hope. It seems to be focusing you, so I feel like you can stay healer for a bit. Alright, now dual cast for a bit. We're gonna stun him out. There you go. Yeah, stun him for a bit, I'll launch him in the air. This should help us do a lot more damage. As long as you attack him in the air, I believe he does a lot, or it does more damage to him. Yeah, there we go. That's why I upgrade her, because stuff like that could actually kill you really easily. But since I was so upgraded with my weapon, that usually your basic attack doesn't do that much damage. It's just a basic until you can stun them, or until you can what's it called? Stagger. But when okay, so Commando I think is more so you can keep your stagger meter up, because it sort of slows down how fast it degrades. But I don't know, I feel like it should do a bit more damage, which is why I always upgrade Lightning's sword. Because then she'll do more damage with it than